and Kirby.
It's May 11th, and you are watching the American News.
So we have Madison here, and she works for many factories and produces a lot of goods and many materials. So, will you tell us how much money you make?
The men make a lot more than us. We get gypped. But there's been a new advertisement titled Rosie the Riveter. Have you heard about that?
Yes, I have, but I've only heard a little bit. Will you maybe tell us a little bit more?
Yes, the new advertisement is resembling women empowerment. And people around the world will see the message we are trying to tell. Isn't that great?
Yes, that is.
She starred in a famous World War II-era propaganda campaign and eventually became one of the most famous icons in American history. But who exactly was Rosie the Riveter? And what's the real story behind her well-known image? To start with, it's not really about a riveter named Rosie. It's not even about one woman, but about millions. After the United States entered World War II in late 1941, government and industrial leaders called on American women to join the workforce in order to replace manpower lost when men enlisted as soldiers. Some 6 million would answer that call. Between 1940 and 1945, the female demographic of the national workforce increased from 27% to nearly 37%. Half of these working women took on tough jobs in defense industries. Miller's "We Can Do It" poster was adopted by the feminist movement of the 1980s as a modern symbol of female empowerment. It is now the image most commonly associated with Rosie. From wartime propaganda to feminist symbol, Rosie has remained a riveting icon in American history.
Women are now joining many non-combat duties, including Women's Air Force, transportation, military planes, nurses, chefs, and many more.
Many of these Many of these jobs were considered more women jobs, when men got more of the important and combat jobs.
Why do we need women workers? You can't build ships, planes, and guns without them, says a radio announcer.
Although we all respect women for all they do, they never get the same pay or respect as men do.
Now we're going on to Justin with an interview.
How did it feel when your husband left for the war?
Very difficult because I had to do many things on my own that I wasn't used to.
What were some struggles?
Not knowing if he was going to come back and just everything else that I used to do.
By 1945, more than 6 million women have war jobs. Your mom is one of them. She starts working in an aircraft factory, shooting bolts called rivets into warplanes to hold them together. Other women make everything from weapons to submarines. Women are paid less than men doing the exact same jobs. Still, they are proud to be doing important wartime work. And women aren't just working in factories. They're helping to keep the country running. 13 million have jobs.
Thanks for watching our newscast.
We hope you enjoyed our video.